The Kingdom of Aksum, Africa's powerful empire and guardian of trade routes. The Kingdom of Aksum stands out prominently in the tapestry of ancient African history, representing a pinnacle of cultural achievement, economic sophistication, and geopolitical influence. Flourishing between approximately the 1st and 7th centuries CE, Aksum, centered in present-day Ethiopia and Eritrea, became one of the most influential powers in the ancient world, controlling critical trade routes and establishing itself as an essential intermediary connecting Africa, the Mediterranean, the Arabian Peninsula, and the Indian Ocean region. Exploring the history, economy, culture, and geopolitical significance of Aksum helps illuminate the reasons behind its rise to power and its lasting historical impact. Geographical advantage and trade dominance. The geographic position of Aksum significantly contributed to its status as a formidable trade empire. Strategically situated along the Red Sea coast and highland interior regions, Aksum's position allowed it unprecedented access and control over the busy maritime trade routes linking Africa, India, Arabia, Persia, and the Roman Empire. Through ports such as Adulis, Aksum managed the bustling international commerce in gold, ivory, incense, silk, spices, and even slaves. Merchants from distant lands gathered in Aksumite marketplaces, exchanging exotic goods and innovations, enabling the empire not only to accumulate vast wealth but also to facilitate cultural exchanges. This command of trade routes provided Aksum with an extraordinary economic and diplomatic influence, allowing it to shape regional geopolitics significantly. Economic foundations and prosperity. The economic strength of Aksum rested firmly on its diverse and vibrant commerce. The kingdom minted its own coinage, a clear sign of sophisticated economic management and political power, making Aksum one of the earliest African civilizations to utilize a standardized monetary system. Coins produced by Aksumite rulers, crafted from gold, silver, and bronze, featured inscriptions and symbols, highlighting the ruler's legitimacy and the kingdom's unity and sovereignty. Agriculture also underpinned Aksum's prosperity. Benefiting from fertile highland soils and temperate climates, farmers produced ample quantities of cereals, coffee, livestock, and honey. Combined with effective agricultural management, including terracing techniques that conserved water and prevented erosion, the kingdom established a stable economic foundation, sustaining urban centers, trade activities, and cultural growth. Cultural and religious innovations. Culturally, Aksum was incredibly sophisticated, representing a vibrant fusion of indigenous African traditions with external influences absorbed through trade and diplomacy. Notably, around 330 CE, under King Ezana, Aksum became one of the earliest kingdoms to adopt Christianity as the official state religion. This decision profoundly reshaped Aksumite society, politics, and culture, creating a unique Christian heritage evident even in present-day Ethiopia. Artistic achievements flourished in this culturally dynamic atmosphere. Magnificent stela, tall granite pillars reaching up to 33 meters in height, marked royal tombs, symbolizing the ruler's power and authority. Intricate architecture, written inscriptions, and remarkable artworks demonstrated Aksumite excellence and creativity, showcasing a civilization proud of its identity yet receptive to external influences. Diplomatic influence and military strength. The empire's influence extended beyond mere economics. Aksum wielded formidable military strength and skillful diplomatic strategy, enabling it to project power across borders. Aksumite rulers actively engaged in international relations, exchanging ambassadors and gifts with the Byzantine Empire, Roman Egypt, Arabia, Persia, and India. Diplomacy reinforced trade relationships and secured allies, while powerful military forces safeguarded trade routes from piracy and invasion. One of the kingdom's most remarkable historical contributions was its involvement in the politics of the Arabian Peninsula. Aksum famously intervened in southern Arabia, modern Yemen, during the 6th century CE, asserting military control to safeguard trade interests, spread Christianity, and stabilize the region. Such overseas military interventions highlighted the depth of Aksumite political and military sophistication, as the kingdom successfully navigated the complexities of distant regional politics. Decline and legacy. Despite its grandeur, Aksum gradually declined by the end of the 7th century CE, primarily due to environmental changes, depletion of resources, competition from rising Islamic caliphates, and shifting trade routes away from the Red Sea towards the Persian Gulf. The gradual loss of trade dominance eroded Aksum's wealth and global significance, prompting a slow retreat from coastal areas into interior regions. Yet, even after its decline, the kingdom's legacy survived powerfully through Ethiopian culture, religion, and national identity. Modern Ethiopia inherits many of Aksum's foundational traditions: Christianity, cultural symbolism, and historical narratives, maintaining continuity with a glorious past. The Ethiopian Orthodox Church, linguistic traditions such as Ge'ez, the kingdom's ancient language, and enduring monuments in cities like Aksum itself remain testaments to this empire's remarkable historical footprint. Conclusion. Aksum's place in global history. Reflecting deeply upon Aksum unveils insights into how geographic advantages, economic sophistication, cultural openness, diplomatic engagement, and military strength together created one of the ancient world's most influential civilizations. At its zenith, the kingdom embodied a harmonious synthesis of diverse traditions and global trade, forming a unique African civilization that shaped ancient commerce and culture profoundly. Thus, the Kingdom of Aksum serves not only as an exemplar of African power and civilization, but also as a significant player in global history, reminding us of the continent's essential contributions to the wider historical narrative. Understanding Aksum in its full complexity challenges simplistic portrayals of African history and highlights Africa's integral role within ancient international systems, redefining narratives of global history and civilization itself.